Assalamu alaikum, Aki. I tried to make this video earlier, but things got in the way. So I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to be reading from Surah 12, Yusuf, starting with verse 33. And you'll have to bear with me because it's kind of dark in here, even though there's light shining on me. Anyway. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Joseph prayed, "My Lord, I would rather be in jail than do what they invite me to. And if you do not turn their cunning away from me, I might yield to them and fall into ignorance." So his Lord responded to him, turning their cunning away from him. Surely he is all-hearing, all-knowing. So it occurred to those in charge, despite seeing all the proofs of his innocence, that he should be in prison for a while. And two servants went to jail with Joseph. One of them said, "I dreamt I was pressing wine," and the other dreamt I was carrying some bread on my head from which birds were eating. Then both said, "Please tell us your interpretation, for we surely see you as one of the good doers." Joseph replied, "I can tell you what kind of meal you'll be served from before you receive it. This knowledge is from what the Lord has taught me. I have shunned the faith of people who disbelieve in God and deny the hereafter. I follow the faith of my fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It is not right for us to associate anything with God in worship. This is part of God's grace upon us in humanity, but most people are not grateful. O my fellow prisoners, which is far better, many different lords, or God, the one, the supreme? Whatever idols you worship instead of him are mere names which you and your forefathers have made up, a practice God never authorized. It is only God who decides. He has commanded that you worship none but him. That is the upright faith, but people do not know. O my fellow prisoners, the first of you will serve wine to his master, and the other will be crucified, and birds will eat his head. The matter about you which you inquired has been decided." Then he said to the one he knew would survive, "Mention me in the presence of your master." But Satan made him forget to mention Joseph to his master, so he remained in prison for several years. And one day the king said, "I dreamt of 7 fat cows, eaten up by 7 skinny ones, 7 green ears of grain, and 7 others that are dry. O chiefs, tell me the meaning of my dream, if you can interpret dreams." They replied, "These are 2 confused visions, and we do not know the interpretation of such dreams." Finally, the surviving ex-prisoner remembered Joseph after a long time and said, "I will tell you its interpretation. So send me forth to Joseph." He said, O Joseph, man of truth, interpret for us the dream of 7 fat cows eaten up by 7 skinny ones, and 7 green ears of grain, and 7 others dry, so that I might return to the people and let them know. Joseph replied, You will plant grain for 7 consecutive years, leaving an ear whatever you will harvest, except what little you will eat. After that will come 7 years of great hardship, which will consume anything you've saved, except for the little you store for seed. Then after that will come a year in which people grow and receive abundant rain, and they will press oil and wine. The king said, Bring him to me. When the messenger came to him, Joseph said, Go back to your master and ask him about the case of the women who cut their hands. Surely my Lord has full knowledge of their cunning. And the king asked the women, What did you get when you tried to seduce Joseph? They replied, God forbid. We know nothing indecent about him. Then the chief minister's wife admitted, Now that the truth has come out, it was I who tried to seduce him, and he is surely truthful. From this, Joseph should know that I did not speak dishonestly about him in his absence, for God surely does not guide the scheming and dishonest. And I do not seek to free myself from blame, for indeed the soul is ever inclined to evil, except those who have shown mercy by my Lord. Surely my Lord is oft forgiven, most merciful. The king said, Bring him to me. I will employ him exclusively in my service. And when Joseph spoke to him, the king said, Today you are my highly esteemed and fully trusted by us. Joseph proposed, Put me in charge of the storehouses of the land, and I will be truly reliable and adept. And this is how we established Joseph in the land to settle wherever he pleased. We shower our mercy on whatever we will, and never discount the reward of good doers. And the reward of the hereafter is far better than for those who are faithful and mindful of God. And Joseph's brothers came and entered his presence. He recognized him, but they were unaware of who he really was. When he provided them with their supplies, he demanded, Bring me your brother on your father's side. Do you not see that I have given full measures? I am the best of hosts. But if you do not bring him to me the next time, I'll have no grain for you, nor will you ever come close to me again. I'm going to stop there, pick it back up at verse 61. Alaikum assalam, Aki.